Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO Batman review. Today I'm excited to be taking a look at set number 7884, Batman's Buggy, The Escape of Mr. Freeze. This set includes 76 pieces, originally retailing for $9.99 when it released on June 1st of 2008. Now recently I acquired a copy of the 2006 Batcave, which if you don't know includes a Mr. Freeze minifigure, so I thought, hey, let me take a look at my part collection and see if I can mangle this set together based on the pieces that I have. Thankfully, I only had to bricklink a few pieces, one of which being that Batman minifigure. Speaking of the Dark Knight, we get a brand new version for 2008 that you also would have been able to get within the Joker ice cream truck and the Harley Quinn set for the time. I believe the outfit is inspired by that 2008 Dark Knight film, which is really interesting to see them included in this situation. Compared to the previous Batmans of that era, we have a lot more texture on this suit, which I find really interesting. The cape, cowl, and facial expression will be the same exact ones we saw introduced back in 2006, and I'll remove it real quickly so you can take a look at the facial expression, with the white band across the top to help with the white eyes, and I'll spin him around, no back printing, really nice crisp cape on this character that I absolutely love. And then for the villain included, we have Mr. Freeze, the same exact design we saw introduced in the 2006 Batcave, it's just that we have a different type of accessory. Brickset calls this an entirely different minifigure compared to the one that released in 2006, which I find really odd. It is the same exact figure, it's just that it has this different tube leading to this different type of gun build here. You can see the clip piece on the end with that lightning piece introduced within the LEGO Star Wars theme to represent the freeze gun that he has. Honestly, love this gun piece, one of my favorite gun pieces that LEGO has ever made. We're just gonna remove that real quickly so we can take a closer look at this minifigure. We get a full-on blue outfit, only the black hands. Under the neck accessory, which is supposed to represent his breathing tank, I believe. You'll see some of those translucent blue cylinders from the very back that store the frozen goodness that keeps him alive. I also have to note getting this piece in that translucent color was brand new for the time, and of course the facial expression is unique to his character. Starting with the Bat-Buggy, it's certainly a Batman vehicle for the time. It's definitely one of the weaker builds from this theme. From the very front, you'll notice that we have this harpoon gun, which I think is a really interesting weapon, though unfortunately not something that could function the way that it should as a harpoon gun. I wish that it could launch something out. Of course, you get your steering wheel and a nice studded area for you to sit your minifigure of Batman. From the back side, you can see the engines, as well as a very nice classic bat wing. And I also have to mention the flame coming out of the back, which I think is a really interesting recolor, or at least a Bionicle recolor we saw a few years prior. And with this being a cheap $10 set, kids will of course love the fact that you can. And then for our villain, we have Mr. Freeze's Sub-Zero Speedster, as LEGO calls it. We get this extra storage chamber for this gem. If you didn't notice, with our minifigure selection, we have one gem already over here with Mr. Freeze. I believe that these gems are some sort of like freeze power thing. What I mean to say is whatever this gem is, it's something that Mr. Freeze wants to help power his freeze ray gun thing, because LEGO also happens to show this being completely disconnected from his backpack there and connected to this stud from the very side as maybe an extra power-up for his freeze gun. I mean, they show it completely disconnected from the back of this very lame vehicle, but you can also have it just attached to the vehicle as you see there and have your minifigure sit down. And there's plenty of room for the backpack to fit, which I appreciate. But still, this is just such a lame excuse of a vehicle for Mr. Freeze here. I really wish that they could have given him like maybe something a little bit bigger than this, but still, for the price that you're paying, $10, getting Mr. Freeze, a figure previously within a more expensive set, I think kids for the time would have definitely appreciated this. So overall, for $10 at the time, looking at how much this thing goes for on the aftermarket today, it's really scary how expensive some of these older LEGO Batman sets are. I just think that LEGO really is missing their shot to give us like something similar to as what we got back in the day from this theme. I definitely think this is a great set for the time, mainly for the minifigures, getting that brand new Batman for 2008, and getting Mr. Freeze in an even cheaper set if you weren't able to afford the Batcave. As for the build, they aren't as exciting as some of the other builds we got from this 2006-2008 Batman era, but they're builds nevertheless, for sure some pieces that you can add to your own collection if you're not a fan of the final outcome. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so every time I upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!